should understand that violence shouldn't be the answer to challenge. There's always a place for dialogue. You married that lady. There's this thing you did or you used to do that tickled her fancy, that allowed her, that made her say yes, among others.
Hello viewers, welcome to Think Tank TV today. My name is Moses Waribo. Recall we said we are going to be bringing inspirational, motivational people to sect to discuss life issues. Today we have a technocrat. We have the president of Syndicate of Extraordinary Women on sect with us today. Syndicate of Extraordinary Women is an NGO that is based on gender violence and other abuses around gender. We're going to bring her on set. Let's hear from her directly what she's up to and what the NGO is all about. If you're new to this channel, ensure you do well to hit the subscribe button. Ensure you also do well to give us a thumbs up, do a comment to us, telling us the topics you like us to treat and how we can be of assistance to you. May we make welcome on set, Madam Laurene Hart. Welcome, Laurene.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so we have you as the president of Syndicate of Extraordinary Women. We've had you do your rallies, we've had your programs in the city of Bonny and other parts. So we're glad to have you today on set. Would like you to talk to our viewers today. You can also first of all say hi to our viewers.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so you're going to tell them what Syndicate of Extraordinary Women is about, and then the brain behind it. Who are you? Do you have other team members? Can we have a background of what the NGO is about?
So my name is Laurene Hart.
Yeah.
Okay, to your question, Syndicate of Extraordinary Women is a non-governmental NGO organization that advocates against all forms of abuses and all forms of abuses, abusive relationships and marriages. We are not just focused on the girl child, we spread across to the male.
Okay.
I have a team. I have ESCOs, I have members, I have people who believe in this cause and are as well running with it.
Okay. So that's like a background view of what the NGO is about, right? Okay. So can we know about your upcoming or your live? Is there anything you want our viewers to know about your upcoming years and perhaps your background and your encounters while you were growing up?
Okay, my growing up days for me was a beautiful one, full of a few experiences that has molded my life. Okay, I lost my dad when I was very young, and my mom, by the help of God, brought us up. Not just me and my siblings, because I'm the first. Not just me and my siblings. I grew in the midst of a lot of people, cousins, her nephews, maids, and so I grew in the midst of people. I don't know, but my childhood experience has added to the molding of my life.
And perhaps the reason why you have this, do you have any experience that you think was part of the reasons why you seem to have so much inspiration about fighting for the girl child, particularly?
From my family, no, because my mom has always treated everybody equally. Like I could remember those days when she come back from business, when she gets something in large quantity, the oldest being a house help will first of all pick. Then the second person, also a house help, will pick. The third being a house help will pick according to your age. Before they will pick, cousins will pick, her stepbrothers will pick before it gets to my own turn. And then after me, my younger ones will pick. So from that angle, it has nothing to do with it. But growing up as an adult, as a person in the society, I have encountered a lot in the area of work, school, day to day life with people, a lot of discrimination. Oh, you can't sit there. I can remember some areas in Nigeria where a woman is restricted from going in just because she's a female. And to the best of my knowledge, there is no work that carries a tag of a male gender or a female gender. When it comes to work, we work equally. When it comes to family, like people that plan to raise good family, it's equal job. It's a teamwork. There's nothing
Yeah.
like female work or male work. So I don't understand where this gender challenges is coming in from. And from my upbringing, no, I had a very smooth upbringing. There was nothing like gender this and gender you're a woman, you're a man. No.
Okay. You know, when you talk about gender equality, there are a lot to it. A lot of people have their perspective. A lot of people have their thoughts about it, their opinions.
Okay.
Particularly, I think some men think that because we know of the Newton's law that states that action and reaction are equal and opposite. So some men think that if there's a an abuse in a family, right?
Okay.
They always think that it was perhaps caused by a woman, right? Before there's an abuse, that there's something the woman would have done that would have degenerated to him reacting, and which is going to bring about the abuse. What's your take on that?
Ooh. I will give a yes and a no answer because a yes answer in the sense that a woman doesn't just forsake her dreams because she's married. A woman just don't forget the life she originally wants to live because she's married. And at this point, that's where the 5C comes in. The 5C must be on the table before marriage takes place. We're talking about five compatibilities that can lead to marriage.
Okay.
You look at the physical compatibility, you look at the spiritual compatibility, you look at the emotional compatibility, you look at the biological compatibility. Have I called spiritual? Which one am
Yeah,
I not
you
called?
did come back.
Physical,
Spiritual,
emotional,
emotional, social.
biological, physical, and one is missing.
Okay, so we don't want to bore ourselves with the compatibility. We
Okay,
know
so
that obviously, yes.
when in terms of relationship courtship, when
Yes.
all of that has been brought to the table
Yeah.
and discussed that look, I will not leave my dream because we're getting married, and an agreement has been reached, then marriage take place.
Okay.
Now so many women and men, especially women, the men always know what they want before they come to you, and that's why I tell women, always tell a man what you want. It's not arrogance, it's not pride. You know what you want before he came by, just as he knows what he wants. Every man knows what he wants before he approaches a woman. So when he comes by, he's not getting what he wants, he take a bow. It's the women that don't know what they want here. They are expecting this, they're expecting that, they're hoping for this and hoping for that. So when all this is in place, I don't think there will be room for that abuse. I don't think she will be idle that will open that door. That's a yes from the women perspective. And then for the men perspective, it's a no because a man that is coming from a well-trained family should understand that violence shouldn't be the answer to challenge. There's always a place for dialogue. You married that lady. There's this thing you did or you used to do that tickled her fancy, that allowed her, that made her say yes, among others. So there's this time, there's this way you talk to her. When a woman, because sometimes women will get angry, we can think outside the box sometimes and we react to it, right? So when you find your lady in that angle, it's either you take a bow at the moment and leave her presence so that that hotness will calm, or you're able to talk to her and not hitting her. A man that is coming from a responsible family is taught how to respect others, irrespective of the challenge.
Wow. Okay. I know you have a lot to talk about. This seems to be your core, right? Okay. So we have issues of a man complaining, my wife is not working, she's not bringing any contribution to the house, she's not supporting me financially, all the financial burdens are on me. And we also have some other cases where some men are like, my wife is working, she's a career woman, she doesn't have time for the family. Can we have a balance? And what's your advice for women who are either on this end or this end? What will you say to them on how to bring about a balance so that we'll not have these misunderstandings most of the times?
Okay. Sometimes I tend to see the male folk as complicated people
Okay,
because
not the female. The females are not
no,
complicated.
I'm coming. I'll give you my reason. Because today a husband
Yeah.
is is reporting his wife that she's not contributing anything to the family, she's not adding, she's just there. Forgetting that a full-time housewife is a full-time job. Yes, I can say yes.
Really?
I'm not yet married,
Yes.
but at least I've been close to family people. Okay, I have someone very close that is married. I know what this lady goes through to wake up in the morning, see children go to school, receive them at the end of the day, prepare them, their homework, and just to keep the home running. And all the husband does is go to work, come back. Maybe if he meets the assignment, he would sort it. But to me, I don't see a reason why he should be complaining his wife is jobless. For crying out loud, she's fully employed but not being paid. Then
So would that be a way of you saying it's okay for a woman to be fully at home without doing any other thing? Because I know that so many women will not accept what you're just saying now. A lot of women want to express their career. A lot of women wants to go ahead to talk about go after what they really wish to do in life. So would that be you saying it's okay for a woman to be full time unemployed?
no, I am against it. But what
Okay.
I'm saying is, if a man finds his wife in that situation for the now or
Mm.
for some moments, lovingly talk her out of it.
Okay.
Come up with ideas. Give her options. Okay, why not run a business? Why not run a business? Maybe she's so focused on the children, on the home. Go ahead of her. Like she no longer think of herself. There are women like that. All the attention is on the children. You just get up, go get a shop. Discuss it with her first. Go get a shop. Ask her what she would like to sell the most, what she finds pleasure in doing. Stock up that shop. Give it to her. Give her the key as a surprise. Wait when she say no.
Okay, so we're already time bound on the program. So
Sorry,
I
then
like
in
to.
the other area, let me
Yeah.
just touch on that. When they say she's so busy, she doesn't have time for her family. Everything has to be balanced. I appreciate the women that continues with their career even in marriage, but not to the extent of damaging your family. Yes, that's it. So let there be a balance. If you are that blessed and it affects, like your job is affecting your family, I will advise that you quit, set up a business that will allow you manage your marriage and your
And
yeah.
and your work, right? We're,
Yes.
we're time bound. We're time
Okay.
bound. So we'll attempt to see how to cover up a lot of all these things. So how do you intend to use Syndicate of Extraordinary Women to send the message to? What tools do you have to use this your NGO to send a message to families or to women on how best they can? At what I mean is, at their seminars or rallies or something you do to be able to send this message across to people out there.
Okay. Um, First of all, we've been going to schools, sensitizing these children, both the male and the
Okay.
female. Treat her like a sister, treat her like a sister, and then the brain, treat him like your brother. Because men too are being abused.
You treat her
Your
like your
sister,
sister. Okay.
and treat him like your brother.
Okay.
Because men too are being abused.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's more on the women. Okay, Syndicate of Extraordinary Men, it's not all about violence.
Okay.
We do other things. Like shortly, we'll be having intending couples, what courtship should be all about.
Okay.
By that, we'll reduce violence in our society.
And in marriages as well.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a good one. We'd like to ask you one question just before the last one. We normally like to ask this question to people who come on set.
Okay.
What is for so many people, success means different things. So what's your real explanation, or how do you define success in your own terms?
Okay, in my own terms, success is pouring yourself in others.
Okay.
Yes. I have seen few persons that we think is successful, but the whole people following those people are they have nothing to write home about, nothing to show.
So it's about impacting the people around you.
Yes.
Okay, on a closing note, there are women perhaps who are going through abuse, or men who are going through abuse in their home. What advice do you have for them?
Speak up. Speak up and be safe. Speak up. You might not need to leave your home. Sometimes you need counselors to counsel you on areas you're defaulting that you don't even know you're defaulting. And sometimes if it gets to the area of life, you just need to leave, sometimes take a break. You are not meant to die in there because you want to remain married. Speak up.
So thank you so much, Lauren, for coming on Sex today. We really appreciate, and we hope that we can always get you to come back to talk more on Syndicate of Extraordinary Men. We appreciate the time so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.